Hey guys, this is DFD, aka Dark Frozen Depths, back with another Kamihime project video. Before I start this off, there's a few things I got mentioned about another game. I've been playing it for a while. It's called Marching Nocturne. You might have seen videos of it. I got stupidly lucky with the gacha pulling on that one. I don't record any gacha pulls for that. I wanted to Mama, who is a fox girl, and anybody that knows me knows I love fox girls. I managed to not only get her, but a duplicate copy of her, meaning I got her twice, so she's got her second extra skill. And I also somehow end up getting Rufina and Momohime, which is the other two event girls. So yeah, I got stupidly lucky there. And also, if you are indeed a paying player on March and Nocturne, get the equipment packages. One is 5,800 Nitaku Gold, and the other is 3,000. Get them both because you practically get fully powered up 7-star equipment, a full set of them, for about 90 bucks. You may have to get some reforges in there, but other than that, it's so absurdly strong it can actually affect the power creep in this game. So yeah, that's how good that package is. You should absolutely get it. You have the rest of July to try and get it. But anyways, onto this game. I'm going to do some pulling, and depending on what happens, might affect the miracle ticket thing. Yes, I'm finally getting around to it. So we'll see about that. So as such, I'm going to try and do these other pulls first. Starting with the Magic Jewel stuff, this is going to be like 7 pulls of this. So it should be 37 pulls altogether. And I'm going to skip if it's gold door, I'm not going to skip if it's anything but. But yeah, they changed the design of the gachas. So that's something to know. It's another little quality of life fix too for the gym gacha, which I could show on camera because it's so absurdly fast. Okay, that's somebody I never had before. Oh, they're still in the gacha apparently. Okay, they just don't have a boosted rate. Alright, there's about to be another pull because I gotta skip for her episode now. So, let me put that on hold. It's not event. I didn't want event. I've been doing pretty good on the guild order, in fact. I'm like 2 missions away. This episode. So that just gave me the 50 magic jewels I need for another pull, so that's why I'm doing this. First view wasn't that eventful anyway, plus it's getting so very hard for me to get new Kamihime. I have so many of them from the game, it's insane. I have my best chances of a new Kamihime in the SSR naturally, but even then I think I got almost half, if not more than. So I'm skipping this episode. I'm going to get my magic jewels, and then we're going to get back to the pulling. Because unless I somehow get like 6 more girls or Idolans, there's no way I'm going to get another pull. And if you haven't seen it too already, I got some stuff from Tower of Malice, the medals. I did manage to get another brick, and that's where you're seeing my team at 63,000 power, which is quite strong. In fact, I've managed to make a noticeable difference to the point where if I went with the Diablo setup, I can somehow get Herc to hit for over 300,000 in one attack. That's insane. That is very, very insane. My light team is so beefed up at this point where, unless it's tower, I literally don't need another team. Ever. The only exception is trying to tank attacks because I might need Joan for that. So yeah. I just don't know if I'm going to work on her weapon or not. If I do, I'd have to get the defender one because the main reason you get Joan is to actually get her tanking ability, and unfortunately the one that increases your HP, which is like a 30% defender, that's the one that gets the boosted ability. It turns her damage cut from 40% to 60%. So yeah, that's the big thing about that. And that extra pull might not have been worth it. We'll see. Yeah, no one new popped out. Okay, so that's a bit of a bummer. I went out of my way for nothing. But here's where things start getting interesting. We're going to start with the Kamihime Guaranteed. I'm hoping Luke pops out of this. There's a chance she could. But who knows? Only one rainbow. Ugh. Here's hoping it's somebody new. Even if it isn't, there's specific weapons I do want a duplicate of, so. I got Pluto! Oh, that is very, very, very good. My dark team is practically set. My dark team is practically set. Couldn't have been better timing on that either, because, next tower we're going to have is the light tower. That's still a ways away. It should be at least 2 months. But I got freaking Pluto? That's insane. And then she comes with this dual weapon. I'm actually still using some defenders on my grid, so this would actually replace one of them. That's not bad. But holy crap, I got Pluto. I was not expecting that. Of all the people, I've got Pluto. That's one off my checklist. Because there's a few Kamihime I do want, like Pluto, I wanted Mars, I want Marduk, I want Bow Unleashed. There's quite a few that was on my checklist. That helps a lot. Let's see here. Again, only one rainbow, but who knows. Ons is like the only SR anybody really cares about because of item drop rate. Which isn't bad. Why? Why? Anybody that's been watching my pools know that this one's an absolute dud. Even if I did want to use her, I pulled her 8 times. I've already got one in my grids that's like plus 99 and level 100. That is an absolute crap pull. She uses free orbs. And don't get me wrong, she's not bad. Because this is what she gives when you max her out. That's a lot of assault and defender. But, and her stats are pretty high. But, great. Well, that was not worth. I should attempt for somersault, but I won't. So now, problem is I can't pick a Lug out of this either. That doesn't help. Also, I don't think there's any rainbows that come out of here, so any SSR is going to be a gold orb that will turn in a rainbow. So, okay, it's not what I thought it was, so I wonder if they directly gave me the miracle ticket. they did, then that saves me from going into the inbox, and I can just get the Kamihime I want, because since it didn't happen, I'm going to end up dick picking. So unless there's some fluke, a different Kamihime that actually catches my interest, I'm going to be picking Bao Unleashed. I'm going to finish my Unleashed lineup. I'm going to get all the Unleashed girls at this point, so she's the one missing Unleashed girl, so I'm going Bao Unleashed. I'm sorry. It would indeed help my my Unleashed team more. I mean my Thunder team more, because I'd rather have Bao in there over Jupiter. This is going to take a long time, isn't it? Yeah. And see, the problem is they say up to May 27th. That doesn't help, because, well, I could get Taki Nikata or whatever, but I'm not going out my way for her. If I'm getting any other light girls guaranteed, I'm going to be getting Lugan Iris. Although there is a possibility of getting a Vish weapon, there's no point. And wait. I remember they had Dolans having the Kaisers too. That's a tempting offer, but I'm not going to do it. But it is not worth any Eidolons unless you go for the Kaisers. But you're more better off getting the Kamihime. But I do have some other very interesting choices. I think Poseidon was pretty good. Raiko was good. I got that whole list. If I want Odin, I can go for the Gacha she's got right now, where she's the only SSR. I can easily get her and a lot of her weapon. Brahma was another good one. Cthulhu. I don't know how good Zazel is. I don't know how good Set is either. But I think Set was the only wind healer. Mars and Marduk are definitely good picks, but like I said, I'm going to dick pick. Ashraya was another good one. I'm not sure about Athena. Mammon. I'm not sure about Neptune. I know Neptune does have some uses. Not sure about Ra. Bao is definitely the one I'm going for. Bear Aether could be good. Isis is good if you can utilize her I think it's a vigor buff that she gives. Bahu's good because I have Saraswati or EA. It's hard to pronounce. There's Take as well. Not sure how L is. They got White Athena. Okay. I think she was 15 page, yeah. I'm getting Bao. I'm getting the funnily set. I'm going to finish this off. I can now do my specialized setup. Because I'm also going to be leveling the crap out of Bao. Man, I knew I wasn't going to get anything worthwhile from that SSR gacha. But, come on, I did not expect Huang Long. That was disappointing. My luck is bound to run out at some point. I think it went to marching, in fact. But, Alright, so let's see what kind of thunder weapon I'm working with now, too. And it is tempting to go for Odin right now, but I'm not going to do it. Believe me, Odin being the only one, like those gachas where they're the only Kamihime, is extremely good because of the sole fact that that gives them the highest rates in the entire game, other than, you know, of course, Miracle Ticket. So, what are you? Let's see what this does. Pride and Ascension? That's a weird combo. I mean, it helps Dion a bit, so I will definitely stick it in my grid, but Pride and Ascension? Vigor would be better with Ascension, because Vigor thrives on having more current HP, so therefore the more max you have, the better. I mean, Pride works off it too, in a way, because it widens the gap between each percent, but still, it's kind of weird. I also haven't broke limit all my Kamihime because I was trying to actually have the gems for what's her name, Raphael. So there's a lot of these guys that are sitting at no stars. But we'll go through the ones that are recent. I did manage to pull her too randomly. That was very good. Since then, my water team's been working pretty nicely. This was the first one. Okay, so what was the deal with Desbog? He was honestly extremely cute in that swimsuit. Uh, so she's got a critical by the looks of that. That description is vague, but that so sounds like critical. So she's got a built-in stinger, if I'm right. I don't know what this is. Does this reset the cooldown on this? Because 15 turns is way too freaking long. That's got a lower cooldown. Somehow. She's technically only got one ability, but it's a strong nuke. 4 times multiplier is actually pretty high damage. She's niche as ever. Pluto. I can't believe I got the Lego Wally. Yeah, we're calling her that. Okay, so this is one of the reasons why you want her. She's got damage cut. Add on the fact that I got Osiris. Yeah. This is another one. This is buffing both attacks. I don't know if that dark attack's all out is, but yeah. That's a light resist too. Oh my goodness. I may have to build up my dark team, especially since I'm going to need them for the light catastrophe fights. Not the ultimate one, but the Ragnarok one. And then she's using this for block building. I don't know, I definitely should be built. See, all my teams are looking pretty solid now. All my teams are looking pretty solid now. I mean, it's missing some very good Kamihime for certain elements. Except for Wind and Fire. Wind and Fire is great. Light's very good too, it's just I don't have the meta for Light. Battle is really good because of the Thunder Resist Down. It doesn't last long, but this is the reason why it can help. This off a cooldown. Yeah. And then there's a thunder attack to an enemy and a combo rate boost. She's almost got 100% uptime with this. This is like a 60% uptime. Utilize this and you can't keep it for like You can recast it before it wears out. But yes, yes, that's worth. That's so worth. And matter of fact, you want to know how much I'm really enjoying this? Wait for this. This is going to be the last thing I do. But yeah, these stats are insane. And I still don't get how in some cases I really was called a horrible player. Most people would dream that I actually have that type of stats. I'm not trying to brag or anything, but seriously, that's like not to sound offensive, but it's kind of dumb to call me a player that either A doesn't know what they're doing or B isn't all that good because believe me, that white team is just set for anything. Okay, so here's what I'm going to do with this one. I'm going to not only pull up I'm going to pull up Arthur. Because this is something I've been wanting to do now. Now that I got Bow, I can actually pull it off. The full Unleashed team. Arthur would count as technically a Lancelot Unleashed. So it kind of works. But you see where I'm going with all this. What was your ability set to? Okay, yeah. So we're gonna swap this to Gawain's skill set. No wait, I don't need it. I don't need it. I don't need it. You'll see why. You'll see why. Nikkei Unleashed. Oh, and that's the defense cap. That's the defense cap. I also gotta change weapons so I can get some dark ones in there for Amon. But that's the defense cap. I didn't mean to go here. I meant to go to the I meant to go to the switch all thing. It's convenient on multiple accounts. Wait, don't switch party. I keep screwing up. Okay, okay. Change all. Geez, that moment when you realize your white team has almost double the attack power these guys do. Because they had like 57,000. These guys is only barely over 38. Okay, so I'm going to filter it so I get all of those. Actually, I want Bow in the second slot. Mainly because Cybel's going to get in 5 turns anyway. Super DK right here, and where's Amon? Amon right there. So yeah, this is going to be C frame, and that's like 25%. So, yeah. Whoopsie. I want Nikki in the back. Okay, details. This is A frame. And then this is B frame. I don't need any defense drops from anything else. I am guaranteed the freaking cap. That's epic. So yeah, that's now a thing. And I legit have the entire Unleashed crew because, yeah. Which means in order for the challenge, I don't need her. And it's funny too. Adolins is the only exception to the one rule where you can have more than one type of character there. Okay, so stat wise, I'm better off putting you here. You suck with abilities though, but you're kind of close. You just barely get more HP for now. But quite frankly, I think this is the better option. I'm trying to beef up base stats, and then who knows? If I'm fighting a dark enemy, I'm going to need it. Ugh. Kind of sucks on a Mon's part though, because she's going to have weaker weapons. We're talking like limit broken fire, like final limit broken fire, and that's the strong one too, all the way down to stuff like this. Which I can get final break on this, I think. I'm just not going to do it. I'm not going out my way for it. Not yet, anyways. Because there's about to be the Union event, so I kind of want to get that light axe to final break, so I got a much better assault. Okay, so to drop some attack power, when I level you up, you'll be better. Why are you at 43,000 though? Is the gap really that much? Okay. So yeah, there's that. But my Unleashed team is set. It should give me over 30% in attack down, but the defense is going to hit the cap regardless. Especially if it's, well, any enemy will get thunder resist from Bow, so she'll absolutely hit the cap. But the last thing I'm going to do, because this is quick, quality of life, so good. So very good. I didn't even do my pools on this. I think they changed who's in the R pool too, so I think it got updated. But yes, there's no animation on this finally. I wish they do that on the other gachas. But look how fast this is. If you're wondering why my gems aren't going down by an exact 1,000, I have it auto set to sell any R add-ons that aren't +1. So if those pop up, it's just going to save me some gems. It's like a quick refund. But simple effect, there you go, quick pulls. I love this change. If they had this when we was able to pull all those times, like that, the hundreds of times, which honestly gave you a better rate of on elixirs and all that, that would have been so good. But look, I'm already done. But anyways, that's all for this. More of this is going to come soon, definitely, because later today, because I'm going to have this video up before the maintenance, but later today we're going to end up getting the Union event, so it'll start off then. So I'm going to be grinding on that. Unfortunately, if you do not leave your Union before maintenance, I'm not going to be able to add you for this Union event. So if anybody wants to join in on my Union, you need to leave your current Union right now as soon as possible. Once the maintenance starts, you've lost your chance. But anyways, that's all for this. More of this stuff we want to come soon, and take care.